Hey guys, this is Hell Hades, free to play 2024. Guys, I'm going to slam you with the top 10 tips of a free to play account. Anyone who's involved in this challenge for 2024, anyone who's watching this video in the future, these are going to be some absolute bangers for you to progress your accounts really fast and to not make some like really obvious mistakes. So I guess before we get into the tips, I'm going to go through the challenge, but I will bookmark down below. If you want to skip the challenge stuff, you can do. But it's pretty fun to talk about where we are now and how my team is doing, how I am doing, how the community is doing, all that type of stuff. So we've got this kind of like free to play 2024 page, which I will link down below. It talks you through everything about how it's going. There's a giveaway on this page as well, where you can go and get yourself or try and win an ultimate starter account, which includes all of the login champions going right back to Ninja, which is actually sick. Like there's going to be like 9 legendaries now that you would start with. We've got 2 of the free-to-play accounts from last year, which were pretty stacked. We've got 3 clan boss takeovers from the team and then some merch. So if you want to get involved in that, you can. All you need to do is come and support a bunch of the different socials and YouTube channel, if that's what you'd like to do. We've also got all of the creators that are part of this free-to-play challenge here. So there's 40 or so, maybe even 50 or so of the creators. Go and check out their channels. Most of them now have dropped videos on their progression, and I've watched a load of them yesterday, so feel free to do that. Now we get to the tables, and this is the creator side first. You can see I'm sneaking into the top areas, second, 7th for Faction Wars, but that's not updated since I've done a bunch more. I actually have to have the optimizer up and running to record my data, and I've been doing a lot on my phone. Gold 1 for Classic Arena, Tag Team Arena, 3rd one to get that unlocked. I don't have a fast champion. I progressed right the way through to completing Brutal as number 5 out of the creators. Haven't even tried any Nightmare runs yet. I'll talk you through why in a minute. Doom Tower, I'm not there yet, but I should be there hopefully today. Clan Boss, you can see I've actually got a better improvement on that as well. 2nd on Dragon, 1st on Ice Golem, 7th on Fire Knight, 1st on Spider. Spider 10, I'm going to do a separate video on this. Spider 10 after 50 hours of gameplay, and I can do it with 4 food champions. Yes, you heard me right. Minnow, I've done 10. Arcane Keep, I'm up there. Void Keep, I'm top. Spirit Keep, I'm up there. Magic Keep, I'm up there. Force Keep, I'm up there. Yeah, I've been pushing pretty damn hard. And if we look at the leaderboards, Team Hell Hades currently in 1st place. I'm leading the way, but actually we've got some really solid people in the team. So Mullet Reaver, Sam the Raid Man, Saf, Finally He Sleeps, Engaging Gamer. You should go and check out all of their channels as well. There are a couple of people though. So if we look through, Odd One Gaming, slightly ahead of me on points. That might be different once I update to my latest stuff, but it's pretty damn close between us. I know there's one more as well. Never very close to me on points. Gramps, actually the one leading the way from the creators. And Gramps is a long-standing Discord mod for me and a Fateless mod. So yeah, he's doing extremely well. He's actually joining the Fateless team really soon to help us with community management. So yeah, he's doing extremely well. Now, if we look at the actual community stuff, the overall, you'll see that I am currently 14th, but probably more realistically around 10th. That's out of everybody doing the free-to-play challenge, and that's hundreds of people, yeah? So I'm pretty pleased with that. Draven, though, is like, although he's not top right now, he's really the one to watch out for. Like, he is absolutely a free-to-play genius. Like, genius. Yeah, he's just got it locked down. If we are showing community stuff, 1st person to get a 6-star by some way, although the other guys have done it absolutely insanely speedy as well. Less than a day, basically a day to do it. He's also done, where's the Doom Tower stuff? He's at stage 29 on Doom Tower after 3 days. Just try and let that into your head and think about how hard I've been pushing. I'm level 39, so the next level I get unlocks Doom Tower for me. It's not even a thing on my account yet. He's already taken down stage 29. Different level of player. He started Deacon Kale and he's got some good pulls. Doesn't matter. That's not the reason. It's because he is absolutely insane. You can see some people punching good damage on hard. Clan boss already, 5 odd million, 3 days in. Yeah, so anyway, I'll link this down below. You can come and just peruse and see what's going down. But it's a lot of fun and, yeah, really, really cool. Right, I've got my official top 10. I'm just going to, like, precursor to top tips by saying that I have yeeted any shard that I've had. Any one. So the reason I've done that so early on, I'm 3 days in, I don't have any shards, is because I'm trying to push a direction. Yeah, I want to get enough champions for food for my Kale to get him to 6-star as soon as possible. But also I want to see which direction I want to take the champions I've got. Am I leveling the right people? So early on, within the first week, I think shard craziness is fine. Ideally, you tie it into some sort of event that's running so that you earn other rewards while you're pulling shards. Other than that, though, I think you just pull shards. And then I think, so let me just kind of fill you in on where I'm at. We basically went for Arbiter missions hard, yeah, until we got the 300 gems. Once I got the 300 gems, I bought masteries for Kale, my starter hero. He was already a 5-star. And then I switched to going campaign hard until I could get to 12-3 brutal. And then I was just farming it as a level 50 with Kale, with all of my energy, all of my resources, until I was able to 6-star Kale. Now, the danger with pulling shards early is that you get distracted and end up taking 15 champions to level 40 before you get a 6-star. It's the worst thing that you can do. Okay, so it's like blinkers on, get to the 300 gems in Arbiter missions, blinkers on, get Kale to 6-star. Now I can start playing the game, right? So after getting Kale to 6-star, I've then gone and pushed a whole bunch of stuff, you know, areas of the game, and I've been able to do whatever I want, really. But really now where I'm at is, and this is where the first tip comes in, I'm back to missions, okay? And actually what I'm doing is I'm now in like the second set of missions, and I'm trying to push through these as quickly as I can, because there's a lot like this one here. Do the Void Keep, get 25 lesser potions. It actually eats a lot of your energy, and you want to try and do this while you've still got all of the keeps unlocked for free. Otherwise, what happens is after this period of time, they all shut down and they only open at certain points, and it really slows down your Arbiter mission progression. So definitely doing this. Also, the bigger your account gets, the more powerful it gets, the harder the arena gets. And there's some missions in here. I've just done one, which was get 50 medals. And I've got another one coming up, which is kill 50 heroes, kill 50 champions in Classic Arena. Now, at the moment, I can do that comfortably, okay? So I'm in Silver 4, 3 days in. Yeah, I can do that comfortably. So I'll show you. At the moment, I'm just getting medals, so I'm going to take any easy fight that I can. Arena's fun at this point, by the way. Yeah. But very soon, that switches to not fun. I'm gonna kind of get through this mission and get myself into the next layer of arena, and you'll see how things change. Okay, I failed, and I've run out of tokens right now. But basically, when you go into Gold 1, suddenly these teams go from like Team Power 30, 40k up to Team Power 150k, and you barely beat anyone. So you really want to get your arena mission done before you end up in Gold, where you go from like competitive fights to very, very unachievable fights. So that's really important. I'd also say it's worth saying, like, I had my Kale faster than my other champions. So in terms of my team comp for arena, a couple of things. My Kale was faster. I slowed him down a few speed because I wanted Mordecai to give me increased attack. Then I wanted Daithi to drop the enemy's defense. Then I want Kale to hit. And my win rate went from probably like 50-50 to about 80% win rate, because Kale was then hitting a nuke on top of enemies that already had drop defense whilst he had his attack increased. So it's a massive, massive change for you if you can do that. You also want one person in your team in the shield set you win from missions. Even if it is complete trash like this one here, you still want it, because it will make you win a lot more fights. If you go second for whatever reason, which is going to be a reasonable amount of the time because you're all low level, then having a shield set on can quite often be the difference between a win and a loss. Okay, the next one we're going to talk about is one of the most missed things for new players. Okay, so we're going to go into a clan boss hits. And I'm going to show you a couple of gorgeous tips. 3-star gear trash. Right, so I'm fighting hard clan boss now. Yeah, I'm on day 3, hard clan boss. And this is the squad that I've been using. Okay. This is the important thing to look at. My Kale currently has got 41 accuracy. And it was fine, actually, for easy and normal. But now we've moved up to hard. You will see that the rest of my team are useless. No one's got anything that's worth looking at. We're trying to land as many poisons as we can. Okay. So far, they've all landed, which is typical because I'm doing a video. Everyone else is going to die pretty damn quick. Because everyone's like 40 and 50. They're basically not, they don't have enough stats to survive. They also don't have life steal gear on them. Kale does. So far, everything has landed. Literally, I did this same run earlier today and I got tons of resistances. There, resist. See that? That just cost me 25k damage. Because the poison didn't go on. Resist again. That just cost me 50k damage times 2. Actually cost me 100k damage. Resist again. So far, I've lost over 200k damage. Okay, so accuracy is so important in your build. And you can find some kind of like cheat ways to improve it. Yeah, so if we were to continue here, I'd imagine if we carry on another resist, if we carry on, I'm probably due something like a 2 to 3 million hit here. I don't want to die. It's going to be somewhere close to 2.5 million, right? I got too many resists there to punch the number up. A quick tip, which wasn't one of my top 10, but if you want to rerun a clan boss key because it failed, you can just close the game down. Don't exit the battle. Close the game down. You will get that key back. Okay, so my key is back. What I'm going to do here, you'll see I've got a couple of champions that their ascending bonus gives me more accuracy. Yeah, the missions I've just done force me to go and get a load of ascension materials. So we're actually going to ascend Mordecai here. So this is quite true for a lot of epics in particular. In fact, just a lot of champions. When they get ascension level 3, they gain some sort of skill. This one in particular here, the aura skill, is just huge for my account. I will say though, don't like rush to get someone like a Kale to level 6. All you're going to get is some extra stats, which is helpful, I guess. But I don't yet have a banner to put on him. Until you've got a banner to put on someone, leveling them to 6 is actually just a bit of a waste. So now we've got this accuracy in all battles aura. We're going to land way more poisons. The other way to get accuracy, if you don't have something like this already, in fact, I might have already had one here, did I? Yeah, I had a smaller one here already, so I didn't have to ascend him to do it. I could have just used a different champion, actually. So you can go into your filters, aura, look for the accuracy ones. The only thing is you want all battles if it's going to be for Doom Tower. For some reason, they didn't put an all battles in the filter. But anyway, you might already have one if you kind of click through and just have a look and see where it's relevant for. The other way to do it, though, is to use perception gear. So you see here on this Outlaw Monk, who I'm going to show you as a kind of top tip for Clan Boss. Outlaw Monk, I put 2 pieces of perception gear on, looking for some accuracy, and then really just looking for some sort of defensive stats. And he is going to come into my Clan Boss team because poison is where the damage is at. Remember, you just seen that with Kale. And compared to some of the other ones here, my Luria, she's a higher level, whatever, but she doesn't do a lot. So now we switch Mordecai to the lead, gives me my accuracy lead. Should mean I get way less, if not like 0 resists. And I bring another poisoner in, and we're going to let this one run through. So remember, I would have hit, what, 2 odd million? No, sorry, about 2.5 million, I think we were saying. I've now am landing extra poisons through Outlaw Monk. I literally picked him up from the market. Typically, I just got a resist there. Typically, I just got a resist there, but I shouldn't have done. But yeah, I got another 100k of damage from the Outlaw Monk. If I still find I'm getting resisted, by the way, then it is a case of, all right, well, my Kale needs an amulet maybe with some accuracy in it, or I need to go and get him some perception gear. But we should find now that basically we ramp up our damage. Typically, I am getting resists here, which is like the opposite of what this video is supposed to show. But I'm hoping that you get the idea because it's real. The more accuracy you get, the more often you're going to land your abilities. And if you don't land abilities, then basically you can't win the game. You can't win Clan Boss. You can't progress through other stages of the game. I don't know if Raid is really that great at telling you how important accuracy is in your builds. Anyway, I didn't do tons more damage, but I can promise you it will, over the longevity of playing the game, improve your results a lot. And we now had an Outlaw Monk come in and actually do some damage versus Luria doing nothing. So that is going to help me to progress. Right, let's talk about level 50s versus level 60s here. The main thing is get your starter hero to 60 as soon as you can. I said that already. It's really important. Don't get carried away with getting everybody to 50. You're way weaker with a load of 50s versus 160. 160 in the arena will take down a whole team of level 50s. Okay, so just bear that in mind. But who do I 60 next is often the question I'm asked. Who should I 60 first? All this type of stuff. I get asked it. Maybe I've been asked it 7 million times over the last 4 years. Mainly what I focus on is anyone who is in your Clan Boss team should be a 60. And they should have masteries, because War Master against Clan Boss does a lot of damage. Also, War Master, when you've got lifesteal gear on, will heal you back to full. So that's important. But a level 60 without masteries is kind of similar to a level 50 versus a 60. Like without masteries, you're a lot weaker. So bear that in mind as well. So Clan Boss champions, level 60. Damage-based champions, level 60. If you're bringing someone in to do nukes, if they're 50, they're way weaker than if they're 60. Support type champions, so, and by that I mean people that will do debuffs like Mr. Dithey here. Look, he's great as a 60, but he's going to be fine as a 50 for a while. He's going to do AoE drop defense just as well as a 50 as he would as a 60. All I'm really going to gain as a 60 is more damage and more survivability. I need that down the line, but right now it's not a priority. Someone who's in there to do buffs for your team and just debuffs on the enemy, level 50 is absolutely fine. Someone who's in as a support type champion for speed boosting, so turn meter fields, speed boosts, it's a really important part of your teams, but they're fine as level 50. So that's the type of thinking I'm doing. Are they going to be in my Clan Boss team, yes or no? That's my priority. And then are they someone who needs to do damage, yes or no? That's how I kind of think about 60s until I get a bit further into the game. Let's talk about speed just quickly. Yes, every champion that you have got any serious use of should be in speed boots, even if it's crappy, common boots. Any old stuff that you found should be discarded until you get speed boots on, okay? Now, if you are finding you're struggling to get speed boots, you can easily just go to campaign, stage 6, and just fight here for a while. Use your food, like use your main champion to grind for you, put your food in, and just go and keep going until you get like a couple of sets of 4-star boots. Hopefully you get a 5-star set of boots. If they're common, they are absolutely fine. They will give you the same max speed as a legendary set of speed boots, okay? So just go and farm yourself some damn boots. Let's talk about experience quickly. The faster you gain experience, the faster your account grows, and the faster your account level grows. Get a lot more experience in stage 12, or 6 actually, but stage 12-3 is the best place to go because you get silver as well. But stage 12-3 will give you a lot more account experience and champion experience than if you just farmed the boot level all the time back here in stage the speed area 6. So once you've got your boots, go and get experience. You want your account to be level 40 as quickly as possible so that you can unlock stuff like Doom Tower and get extra rewards. Okay, so I've actually burned all of my gems after I bought. So I won the gems from the Arbiter missions. I bought masteries on Kale. Since then, all of my gems have been energy to try and get myself to account level 40 as soon as I can. As soon as I hit account level 40, I go on gem saving to get masteries on my next champion. So account experience is really important up to level 40. After that, I'd argue that farming wherever's like best for you makes some sense. But you do not get anywhere near as much experience, if any. I'm not even sure if you get any, farming a dungeon versus farming in the campaign. It's massively different. So if you want to grow your account level, And then every time you level up, you get a higher base energy. You get some rewards. I'm coming up to like these progression rewards. So next time I get an epic book. Yeah, all of this stuff is just good for your account growth. So campaign gets you there. There is this Call of the Arbiter series, which still exists in the game. If you go into each of these levels, hit share trailer, you'll get these rewards. Click this button, you'll get this reward. And you'll get that all the way through. It's a ton of energy and a ton of stuff. So don't forget about that. A couple of other things here. Faction Wars. Faction Wars every day gives you free stuff, gives you forged materials, gives you glyphs. Yeah, and the glyphs just slightly improve your gear every time. Yeah, so you just want to be glyphing everybody up. Make sure you keep your turn order in the right place. But you know what? If you're not landing stuff because of accuracy, maybe a few extra accuracy points through glyphs is going to make the difference. So make sure you do that. And that is my list. So enjoy the free-to-play experience. Hope you get involved in the challenge, or if not, at least support the creators that are. And yeah, enjoy your journey on Raid. If you like my content, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon.